Meanwhile, EU chief Ursula von der Leyen's party has proposed asylum deals with third countries. Does that sound familiar? Well, Rishi Sunak points out they're following our lead when it comes to the Rwanda plan. It comes, of course, after the Rwanda bill cleared Parliament finally and was granted royal assent last week. Well, joining me now to discuss this is human rights lawyer and friend of the show, David Haigh. David, welcome to the show and always a delight. I want to talk to you about the fact that the EU has always maintained that immigration enriches the continent. It can only be a good thing, and yet now, suddenly, they seem to be in favour of the kind of policy that Nigel Farage would like. My question to you is it legal for them to do this?
Good afternoon, Martin. I think there's an olive hypocrisy and absurdity that we've seen coming now, as you well know, coming from Ursula von der Leyen. I mean, in terms of, is it legal for them to do that? If they change the laws, I think technically yes, but you've still got this problem of the European Court, which also applies there. So we're going to end up in, as I always say, more and more legal battles if that's something they intend to do. And again, I think as you're seeing with Ursula von der Leyen, it's about politics. It's about her party winning votes as opposed to whether or not this will actually happen, much like you're seeing here with Rwanda.
I mean, it's exactly right, David. There are a set of EU elections coming up in June. The populist parties, those on the right, set to make huge gains. And so we're seeing basically those from the centre ground, the Liberals, adopting the policies to try and hold them off. David, if this goes ahead, could we see the astonishing situation where the ECHR is challenging Ursula von der Leyen over her migration plan?
Absolutely. I think that could be a real prospect if she moved ahead with those plans. We're already seeing what's happening in Ireland. You know, we're seeing because of the borders that were there and not in place, so the people going across now, people coming into England, getting into actual Ireland from Northern Ireland easily, asylum seekers. Ireland saying they're going to send them back. We're saying, no, you can't. And again, we're seeing the spectre of all these cross-border battles now, which it's getting more and more absurd. The chaos, as you saw in your earlier report, and the desperation of the people is increasing. And as you saw from the Deputy Director of Small Boats Command, she said that it's only getting worse. So I think that's what you're going to see.
And David, quickly, if you could, how can it be legally possible that the Republic of Ireland can say, right, we're sending back these people to the United Kingdom because we don't want them, and yet we can't say, right, we're sending these people back to France because we don't want them? What's the difference?
Well, absolutely. At the moment, they've already said they have to change their law to enable them to do that. But they are saying that they intend to do that. We're saying that you're not going to. And it's this battle of laws that you often see in human rights, and you will see in borders, and the situation we have at the moment with Northern Ireland and Ireland, and obviously England coming out of the EU. It's a very, very complex situation that's made even more complex by the increasing desperation of the people, for whatever reasons, trying to come across the channel.
OK, David Haigh, human rights lawyer, thank you for joining us. Thank you for making some sense of that. Always a delight to have you on the show. You take care.